Anyway, so now let's come to some tennis news. So we should discuss the US Open. What a display by Alcaraz. I was just watching the kind of ferocity he was coming back at Sinner. He basically took some lessons from the Wimbledon defeat and then
Bro,
put them
bro,
into
he handed
destroying.
Wimbledon back to him. Wimbledon was supposed to be the one that Alcaraz easily beat Sinner on,
Yeah,
right? But Sinner
yeah.
smashed Alcaraz in that final. Smashed him.
You smashed him,
That's a
smashed him.
one-sided final. Don't have anybody tell you otherwise.
It was a one-sided final. I agree.
US Open was supposed to be Sinner all the way. But
Yeah,
I was discussing this with friends. I WhatsApp messages talking to them about. I didn't watch the match, uh,
yeah,
the semi-final,
yeah, yeah,
but I watched extended highlights.
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
in a 21-minute highlight reel,
yeah, yeah,
there was not one shot by Yannick Sinner that looked
yeah.
impressive. Like
Goodness.
take your breath away kind of shot.
Yeah,
Second, Felix Auger Aliassime had
yeah,
forced Yannick Sinner back from the baseline. Like his game is the baseline. Sinner will not
yeah,
move out of the baseline. He'll cede
the-
points, but he will not move off the baseline. Had
yeah,
pushed Sinner back by at least a couple of meters.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Right? And then he doesn't have that crazy power to win from there.
yeah, yeah,
Right? So this is what I was discussing with another group of friends of mine who, we used to all play a lot of tennis together when we were younger. That
yeah,
Carlos was ready. In the way the match began, right? That first break,
yeah,
you could just see that same dynamic being reestablished.
yeah,
Sinner's being pushed back.
yeah,
The
yeah,
second serve, this time, unlike in Wimbledon where he won off the second serve,
yeah,
second serve was just getting chewed up.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I watched three sets of this. I watched the second set as well. And my tweet after that was, how the hell did he turn this around?
yeah, yeah,
Because honestly, the balance of play didn't change all that much even in that second set.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
The one that
Sinner
Sinner
played
won.
some tougher points. He played some tougher points well, and maybe that's what got him through. But the balance of play problem returned immediately in the third set.
Yep.
And
That's what I'm saying. No?
Yannick
When
Sinner does not do
Alcaraz
long
raises his
matches and
level.
great comebacks.
Yeah. No, my point is when Alcaraz raises his level, there's nobody who can keep up with him. Absolutely nobody. Like
Yeah, there's
it's
another friend
insane.
of mine who was saying this to me today. I'll only counterfactual this in this way. Sinner raised his level at Wimbledon, and Carlos had no answers.
Yeah.
So I don't want to take. So my idea is my proposition to you is this: I don't think
Yeah.
Sinner played a great tournament at all. He was good,
Oh, yeah.
but I don't think he ever had to be more than just good.
And fans of our channel, can we please start a petition to retire the grandfather Novak Djokovic at this point? He's
Why? Why?
achieving.
Why? Let him play. Never do that. Yeah. Let him play as much as he wants.
He's
Bro,
not winning another slam. Not with these two. He's not
yeah,
winning any slams. It's over. It's done.
he can't beat these two, but nobody else
Yeah.
beating him either, no? So why shouldn't he go collect semi-finals every year? I'm saying do it. What's the problem?
Yeah. And by the way, every single one of his defeats this year was a demolition job by either one of these two. It was insane. Like they just went through him like a hot knife through butter. It was insane.
Bro, very early in these matches, right? Okay, the Alcaraz match, that first set,
Yeah.
he loses that first set by getting broken in the first game in which he makes too many errors and gets broken,
Yeah.
right? And he loses set 6-4, but it was a very balanced set.
Mm-hmm.
And I fell asleep after watching that set, and I actually tweeted that this could still be a very interesting semi-final.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
that second set went down to the wire. If Nole somehow pulls out a tie break, which used to be his rabbit out of a hat trick, all the time pulling out tie breaks, he would have been
Yeah.
back in this match. I'm not kidding with you. I don't think he
But
played Alcaraz poorly at all.
but once the second set was gone, the third set was just marching to victory. That was it. That was it.
He can't do 5 sets with these guys. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah,
And he
that's
certainly
not
can't
happening.
do 5 sets where he has to win three in a row. No chance.
Not a chance. He is basically getting a taste of what Federer felt while facing him 5 years younger, that kind of thing. These guys are
Yeah.
almost like 15 years younger. So that's even
Yeah. So
more of a differential.
Federer's 6 years older than him and Rafa. Um, the first time, because Djokovic fans really chirp up about this, but the first time Novak Djokovic beat Roger Federer in a best of five match was
Yeah.
after Federer had played 1,000 matches. So the wear and
Yeah,
tear
you
was
told me.
in place.
Yeah.
Right? He starts beating Rafa regularly in Grand Slams
Yeah.
after Rafa has also played about 700 matches and has had his injury cycle start.
And had a surgery also. He had a surgery by then.
So those two will give it to him on the stats. That nobody's going to be churlish enough to not give it to him on the stats.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm still telling you, those two don't look at him like he's a better tennis player than me.
Yeah.
Don't look at it like that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the way
Yeah.
they. I'm quite certain of this.
Yeah. 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 They'll accept him as the third member of the Trioca, but I don't think they'll ever acknowledge that he is the greatest one of them. They'll even say
Publicly, they will
Rafael.
acknowledge he's the goat. Now they will. They will not act churlish about it. Publicly, they will acknowledge.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Publicly they
But
will
I don't even
acknowledge.
believe it.
Because every time, whenever I see a
See, those
photograph, it's
two,
either
those two are in a total love affair with each other. They
yeah,
have the
yeah, yeah,
highest respect for each other,
yeah, yeah,
right? And they are fine with one or the other amongst those two being called the goat. They don't care
yeah.
because
They
they saw
don't
it,
care.
right?
Yeah,
This is not just a case of him being the third person who suddenly dives in. He doesn't dive in.
yeah,
He earned his route. He broke the door down. No disputing that. But like
yeah,
I said, he starts beating Federer after Federer's played 1,000 matches and
yeah,
starts beating Rafa after Rafa's played about 600, 700 matches and his injury cycles will start.
yeah,
All right. So that's where those two, I think, look at him a little bit differently. And this is even more important.
yeah,
Bro, no, like Federer actually had a generation that had good players to beat off. These
yeah,
fuckers won Grand Slams against Berrettini, what all Lodu Lasuris who can't last 3 seasons there.
yeah. They can't. They can't. Like
So the depth
Federer lost
disappeared.
the semifinal to Safin. He lost some
Yeah.
games to Hewitt. He lost. He lost.
Nalbandian used to have a winning record against everybody for a while.
Then
Uh,
you had even
Roddick,
Roddick
whatever
as
you may,
well.
Roddick has a winning record against both Rafa and Djokovic.
Yeah. Early career, yes, but yeah, not for Rafa. Rafa actually his early peak itself, but still, yeah, point taken.
No, no, he had
It's
it. Yeah.
it's
Whatever anyone
yeah,
may
yeah,
say. Uh,
yeah,
Players like there were others. I don't want to get into. Anyway, this is getting sidetracked. Uh, Repeatedly, I think this is something like football, bro.
yeah,
Tennis got reduced to this physical game,
yeah,
and much
yeah,
like football gets reduced to this physicality now,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and skills are sort of diminishing. All these players
yeah,
are becoming cookie cutters of each other.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Uh, and that's why you're not getting that one extraordinary player that sort of steps out, plays it a little differently, and can win.
yeah. Imagine when we say Carlos Alcaraz is the different player to the rest. That is
No,
how
no,
bad
but
it's
he is.
become.
But he is. No, no. To Carlos is huge credit. So Carlos might be the best hands since Federer.
Yeah, yeah. Drop shots are on another level,
No, no.
dream-like
The
almost.
overall shot range, bro. I mean, look, I'm not saying Rafa didn't have a short range, but he didn't have Federer's shot range, right?
Yeah,
And
he's
Carlos
yeah,
also has a very exceptional shot range. Like, he's got it,
yeah,
no doubt.
yeah, yeah,
So Carlos Alcaraz, I have no objections to him being up there. He will fit in any generation, any time, right up there with anyone. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah.
young Pedro versus young Alcaraz versus young Sampras versus young Rafa.
Versus young
Yeah,
Nadal.
yeah, well, this is young Rafa, right? In the
Yeah,
90s, when the courts had different speeds, bro, what
yeah,
a
yeah,
lineup that would be. It's madness. It's madness to have that, right? And then your
yeah,
second tier, if you can call them that in that era, would have been Becker, Edberg,
yeah,
Agassi. I mean, wow, lights out. That would have been lights out.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Pretty much. It is insane. Yeah. Also, I have no doubt in my mind that without any injuries, Alcaraz is winning 10 slams. He already has 6. The man is remarkable. It's just insane.
10, 10 तो
He's
अभी
going
वो
to win
10
more.
2
He's
साल
going
में
to
हो
win
जाएगा.
way more. He's going to win way more. I know
10
he's
is
going
gonna
to win
happen
way
in
more.
2 years, bro. It's done.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
genuinely, he can take 24.
If no injuries happen, pray that no
A,
injuries
that.
happen.
B, somebody, when we discussed them the last time, one of our older videos, this is what I had said. The thing that the big three had was they chewed up 2, 3 generations after that. Na?
Yeah, yeah,
So he's gonna have to do that.
yeah, yeah.
So the the guy who's gonna beat him is not on tour right now.
Sinner
Okay.
can occasionally, right? Sinner can occasionally.
No, no, forget Sinner. Sinner is obviously a proper competitor.
Yeah,
You can't have one. Bro, if these two just keep sharing 2 Grand Slams a season,
yeah.
right, for the next 5 years,
They'll each
they're
be at
already at
double
14.
digits plenty. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
14, 16 are already there.
yeah, yeah.
And they
They're
would
already
not
there.
even have hit 30.
Yeah, they would not have even hit 30. Yeah.
Right? So somebody has to pop up, bro. Otherwise, this is fucking, it's a road roller.
Yeah, yeah.
And I
Also,
will
the
accept when you say that Alcaraz's level is higher.
yeah,
Alcaraz is a likelier guy to make it a 3 Grand Slam season.
yeah, yeah. So now tell me, do you think at the Australian he'll finish his career Grand Slam?
I mean, that's like asking who will he beat Sinner in the final?
That's literally the all the
That's all the question is. I don't know. I can't tell you that till I see how they arrive at the final.
Yeah, 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 that's true. That's true. But you know what? If he does it, he's the youngest to do it.
So,
He'll
by the way, Wimbledon, I had called that Sinner is as good, if not better. I mean, again,
yeah,
we weren't recording at that time, but on
yeah,
Twitter and amongst friends, I was like, no, Sinner's there.
yeah,
Sinner
yeah,
can take him at Wimbledon.
yeah,
Nobody believed it. They were just like, Grass, he's just too good.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
there's no reason why he's too good. Grass, by the way, they have destroyed Grass.
They've
There
destroyed
is no
grass.
concept
They've
of Grass.
destroyed. There's no concept of grass. I agree.
And next
It
season
was
gets even worse. Or next season onwards, or maybe the season after that, and becomes 100% dry grass. In which case, you might as well just call it a green hardcore.
that is a green hardcore. There's nothing left to Wimbledon
The
anymore.
ball bounces well above the knee now, well above the knee on a grass court.
Yeah, 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 pretty much.
Hit
And
away.
that's yeah, and that's the other thing I wanted to look at. Like, if Alcaraz wins this Australian Open and that's his last real, achievement left in tennis, the Olympic gold is some time away, so I'm not bothering with that. He finishes his career Grand Slam at the tender age of 22,
23?
22,
23. Huh.
22, 23 in
Ridiculous.
May.
Ridiculous.
He finishes it basically in no time whatsoever. He finishes it quicker than Nadal, and Nadal did it in a ridiculously quick time. 24 years of age, by the way, when he finished his career Grand Slam, 2010, his first one. The second one took him far longer, of course. So the
Uh,
second set took him.
Sinner could also do it at the French.
Yeah,
And he'd be 24.
yeah, yeah. Not even 20, not even 24. He'll be 23
Oh, no.
because his birthday is in
24,
August.
24. He's already 24. He's 24. As of today,
Oh,
he's
yeah, yeah.
24.
He's born in 2001. Correct, correct, correct. You're right. You're right. You're right. They'll have the first and third quickest career Grand Slams on record. They're already
The
Hall
rest
of
of the field
Famers.
better do something, man.
They're Hall of Famers already. They can retire today, and both of them will enter the Hall of Fame.
Bro, Alcaraz has as many as Becker and Edberg.
Yeah, yeah,
But I'll dive on this hill. Grand Slams have been cheapened by the flattening out of the surfaces, the speed on the
yeah, yeah.
surfaces.
I agree. I agree. But they're still fun to watch.
No, they are. But the meaning of an all-court player has changed completely.
Completely changed. Completely changed. Nadal is a better all court player than the people we have today. Like Nadal had a genuinely good servant volley in his early years as a player. Like he could actually do it. Like he had some idea of it. These guys cannot. That's how bad it's become.
Yeah. No, it's not that. It's, I tell you what, it is more than that. A little bit of serve and volley will not get you anywhere, right?
Yeah.
To be an
Yeah.
all-court player in the past, you had to, if you had to win Wimbledon, right?
Yeah.
That was a priority.
You have to
If
win
you had to
French.
win Wimbledon, wait there. If you had to win Wimbledon, you had to have a volley-heavy game. You could not win it otherwise. Only Bjorg had won it otherwise consistently, and one
Yeah.
freak year for Agassi. That's it.
That's it.
You could not win Wimbledon without having a volley game. So you had to have a
And
volley game. And
yeah.
a serve and volley game means 60 to 70, 75% of your points you're going to serve and volley.
Yep. Yep.
Perhaps
Yep.
30 to 35% of your second serves you're going to serve and volley, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Now add in the clay
Yeah.
and two completely varying surfaces of hard courts.
Yep. Yep.
It was very, very different to be an all court player. That very different. So people
Yeah.
like nowadays they look back mockingly. Oh, Becker never won a French. Edberg never won a French. What were they like? Yeah, well, they never won. Brother, just because the variations needed were too great.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You're seeing very much the same court in different color out here in the
Yeah.
last 15, 20 years in particular. 15 years, 18 years in particular.
Yeah. Yeah. That is that is the sad story of tennis. There's no variation in that sense.